Children always expect love and care from their parents. They don't question it. They don't doubt it. Because to a child, parents are the whole world, their protectors, their teachers, their first source of love. So when that love comes with pain, when the words meant to guide, protect, or discipline feel like rejection, a child doesn't stop loving the parent. They stop loving themselves. And the scariest part? Most of these wounds are caused by words we were told weren't a big deal. Everyone hears that growing up. It's just parenting. But those words stay. They grow roots inside us. They shape how we see ourselves, how we handle relationships, how we talk to our own inner child. Here are 5 toxic things parents often say to their children, without realizing the lifelong impact they leave behind. 1. You're too sensitive. When a child is hurt and you tell them they're too sensitive, you're not calming them, you're confusing them. You're teaching them that their feelings are wrong, that their tears are overreactions, that their pain is inconvenient. Eventually, they learn to bottle it up, to shrink their emotions, to stop crying, not because they're okay, but because it's safer not to feel. Many adults today struggle to set boundaries, express vulnerability, or process hurt because once they were told their emotions were too much. But here's the truth: sensitivity is not a flaw. It's a sign of empathy, connection, and depth. It needs guidance, not dismissal. 2. Why can't you be more like your brother/sister? Comparison seems harmless at first. Parents say it to push, to motivate, but it doesn't push a child forward. It pushes them away. Away from self-worth, away from their own path. It tells them, you're not good enough unless you're someone else. It breeds competition, jealousy, resentment. And even worse, it creates a lifelong habit of measuring value externally. Am I smart enough, attractive enough, successful enough, like them? We lose sight of who we are because we were trained to chase someone else's reflection. 3. Because I said so. This might be one of the most common phrases heard in childhood, and yet it quietly silences so much. A child asks, why? Not to challenge, but to understand. When they're met with, because I said so, they're taught that authority doesn't owe them explanation, that curiosity is disrespect, that questioning isn't welcome. And years later, that same child might struggle to speak up, to question injustice, to ask for clarity in relationships or work, because deep down, they were told their voice didn't matter. Boundaries are important, but explanation teaches, and when children understand the why, they grow into adults who trust both their minds and their morals. 4. Stop crying or I'll give you something to cry about. This one hits hard. It doesn't just shut down emotion, it uses fear to erase it. And what does a child learn? That tears are dangerous, that sadness leads to punishment, that vulnerability must be hidden, not held. So they adapt. They stop crying. They laugh when they want to scream. They smile when they want to collapse. But it doesn't go away. It just goes inward, showing up later as anxiety, numbness, or sudden outbursts they can't explain. Crying isn't weakness, it's release. And when it's met with patience instead of power, it teaches emotional safety. 5. You'll never succeed if you keep acting like this. This phrase might come in the heat of frustration, but to a child, it becomes prophecy. It doesn't sound like feedback. It sounds like a verdict. You're lazy. You're hopeless. You'll never make it. These words echo. They become the script that plays in our head when we fail. They whisper, see, They were right about you. Instead of guidance, it delivers shame. And shame doesn't motivate, it paralyzes. Every child will make mistakes. They need correction, not condemnation. They need someone who sees their behavior as temporary, not as their identity. If any of these phrases sound familiar, you're not alone. You're not overreacting, and you're definitely not broken. Maybe your parents didn't mean harm. Maybe they thought they were doing what was best. But intent doesn't erase impact. And healing isn't about blaming. It's about understanding what shaped you so you can reshape it. You deserved gentle guidance. You deserved emotional safety. You deserved to be spoken to like someone worthy of love, even in your worst moments. And now, you can give that to yourself, with every kind word, with every boundary you set, with every tear you let fall without shame. Because the words we heard as children don't have to be the words we repeat to ourselves as adults. Before you go, if this video resonated with you, consider subscribing to Whisper Mind. We create gentle, healing content to help you reconnect with your inner self and find peace. Your journey matters, and we'd be honored to walk alongside you. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourself.